Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the 1962 Wilt Chamberlain season as we continue to go on our journey here. And I have to say, this is one dominant stretch. 51 and 5. They've 29 games in a row. They're shooting 53% as a team. They have 56 rebounds as a team. They're shooting 42% from downtown as a team. They got 30 assists as a team. And let's go to the other metrics here to really give it because let's just go beyond the Wilt Chamberlain statistics. Let's go to the team stats here, and let's take a look. They're not even the number one scoring team, but they're definitely the number one. They're the number one defensive team in the league. They're holding teams to 94 points a game, people, in the modern era. Okay, the modern era. When's the last time you seen anybody get held to 94 points in an NBA basketball game consistently? Dude, and they're beating people by man. It's the combination of the defense that's set up around Chamberlain, and the fact that no one can really get inside the score against them. I think let's go ahead and try to see. I think we can maybe take a look here at the analytics tool, if it's possible. Can we see our team? Yeah. And then look at, okay, check this out. This tells the story, people. This here is the shot chart for the San Francisco Warriors. This is our offense. So just take a look in the paint there. You see where it says 1,200? That's basically essentially Wilt Chamberlain. 1,647 shots taken throughout the season for 1,200 exactly right now. We're shooting 72% in the paint a night, essentially. Now, this is what our defense gives up. Look at the paint. That's what teams are shooting against Team Chamberlain in the paint. Every time they go in there, 56% of the time, this is a place where you're supposed to be getting the easiest shots. Not there. Now you compare and contrast that with other teams around the NBA and what they shoot. Look at their offenses. Generally speaking, these are their offenses. Nobody is shooting 70% in the paint offensively. And people are giving up 60. The league average is about 60%. About 60 some odd plus percent of shots going down. Team Chamberlain only gives up 56%, while at the same time shooting 72%. That's huge. Then you got to factor in the three-point differential. Look at how many threes they give up, all because of all those double teams that Wilt gets. So that's just a little insight on how the season's going there tactically, guys. And if you're interested in that, go ahead and take a look at it for yourself. But without any further ado, we're going to get into the game here. Should be pretty good. Lakers with LeBron James and Luka taking on Wilt. By the way, too, also, I think I did cover that, yeah. They're on a 29-game winning streak, and the all-time record is 33, set by the 1972 Los Angeles Lakers. Now, if you know your NBA history, you know that Wilt Chamberlain played on that team and led them. So it's interesting that every time Wilt gets on a good team, he goes for some crazy super record for a season. So I think it's kind of interesting. But without any further ado, let's get into the game as LeBron James and Luka will attempt to break this 29-game winning streak and try to get a win. As the two teams probably going to end up meeting in the playoffs, most likely. Sit back and enjoy. Thanks for hanging out.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Warriors, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, the Lakers, down a few spots.
When I look at the Lakers, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. James is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Warriors, Barnes is out there with George. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. George outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Alvarado. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Doncic against George. Pass to Alvarado to the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And once again, off the mark by San Francisco.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy.
Connects again from distance.
And he's hit thousands of threes in the league. Oh, my.
Inching closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Back to Alvarado. George passes to Chamberlain. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown.
Right there.
That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Now here's Doncic. It's good from about 19 feet.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Warriors for a minute. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Vanderbilt finds Melton. Offline with a 3. For San Francisco, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Alvarado with it. Here's Chamberlain. Checked by James. With the fadeaway. The basket counts.
Oh, they have LeBron on Wilt that
of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a
both
rhythm.
teams hustling early at the outset right here. You can tell it's getting into that playoff push.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. George outside, takes the 3, hits the trifecta.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Melton outside, on the wing, Finney-Smith. Melton passes to James. Buries it from 3. James has got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks it to George. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Finney-Smith. The 3-pointer off the mark. San Francisco has gone 2 of 5 from deep. George with the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Stan, we're past the All-Star break now. In the home stretch, to some degree, the playoff chase is officially on.
Yeah, Brian, we're in that last third of the season. There's more a sense of urgency. Each game means a little bit more. The fans are more energized. The players are into every game. Everybody's ready for the stretch run.
San Francisco making a switch here. James finds Doncic. Puts up a three. Rebound San Francisco. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
For San Francisco, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far.
Oh, they got LeBron guarding Wilt. It's going to be interesting. Here we go. No double team. Oh, my God.
And that one is
oh, my God.
I'll tell you.
Damn.
It's so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Damn, LeBron got no chance,
even
man.
a few notches higher.
Even LeBron James, with his considerable strength, is no match for Wilt Chamberlain.
4-point game. And here's Doncic outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Another miss. He is struggling for the court.
Puts the move on. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Destroying James.
Chamberlain's got 8 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Doncic. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Melton with the ball. Guarded now by George. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers with another miss. San Francisco leading by 6. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Chamberlain, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
James outside. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Brad, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And the
They took
three-pointer
LeBron off.
goes.
They took LeBron off of him quick. They tried it.
Nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
They went back to double teaming on
And
somebody
we've got
else.
a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Los Angeles. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
Screen by James. Lowry, the pass to James. Misses from short range.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside heel. Fires the three. The Lakers with a rebound.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the...
Again with the block.
What an incredible defensive year it's been for him as he continues to swat away shots.
And you look at his totals for him this season, he's closing in on third most blocks in a season.
And that record set by Elmore Smith in 1974, the first season that blocks were recorded.
Pass to Melton. To the middle. It's stolen by Hield. And they're running. Hield on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Clock at 6. Back to George. Lowry with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. San Francisco leading by 9. George outside. Out to Hield. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Melton outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. James outside. He buries it from 3. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Vanderbilt. The 3, George drills it from deep. George has got 8 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Melton outside. Lowry with a screen on Hield. James left side. And Los Angeles another 3.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Hield up top. Melton covers. Pass to Chamberlain. George outside. The 3 is up. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lowry, the pass to James. Back to Lowry. Vanderbilt, a screen on ball. Here's Lowry. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Deflected. Ball against Lowry. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by Ball. And the Warriors lead by 14. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Francisco.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Lowry outside. Back to James. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot to stop the run. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. George passes to Chamberlain. Kicks it to George. Now Ball to the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Now Finney-Smith inside. Here's James. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. San Francisco out in front, up by 16. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on San Francisco so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Buddy Hield, Thompson out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, I think Lowry's probably run a pick and roll a million times. Few better operating the two-man game.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Trendon Watford is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Chamberlain. He's defended by Hayes. Good on the shot. Chamberlain's got 18.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Outside heel. Pass to Thompson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thompson's gotten his first basket of the night.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Hayes. Doncic with it. Down low. Watford. Tries again. Off target at the rim.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Ball passes to Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And checking out some numbers for Jared Vanderbilt.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Doncic on the wing, guarded by Hield. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebound San Francisco. They led by as many as 18. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Ball. Stolen by Lowry. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And Ball will bring it up here for San Francisco. The lead is 15. Here's Chamberlain. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Doncic. Ooh, the explosiveness from Luka. Here's Ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside heel. And here's Barnes. Watford covering. And once again, off the mark by San Francisco.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Hayes. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Ball outside. Here's Chamberlain. He's defended by Hayes. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, nice work from Ball. Able to absorb the hit and still capitalize. Just impressive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Steven Adams checked in for San Francisco. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Melton comes in for Lowry. And that one falls for Ball. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Ellis is checked in for Hield. And that's good as he hits both shots.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And here's Ball. 15 in his last outing. Barnes passes to Thompson. Back to Barnes. Jacks up a three. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Lakers trail by 12. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
San Francisco leading by 10.
Man, you can really see how the game changes when Wilt goes out.
Ball outside. Pass
Whole
to
different
Thompson.
game when Wilt goes out.
Here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. Goes up at the elbow. Four on the clock. Here's Ball. Here's Adams.
Adams.
And at last, they get one to fall. Adams has got his first points of the night.
Don't ever underestimate the importance of a rebounder.
You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Watford. Back to Melton. Watford outside. Pass to Doncic. Ooh, poked away. Now Hachimura. This one for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Thompson with it. Hachimura covering. Here's Ellis. Good D by Melton. Lakers trail by 12. Watford right side. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Watford. Finney Smith comes in for Hachimura. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Luka Doncic. So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 13. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
D'Anthony Melton. Shooting one.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Lowry outside. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
That one's off.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Here's Kolek. In his last outing, 8 points for him. For 3, George. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse!
Wow, what a play by LeBron
He's got
James.
a chance for one for it.
Looked like Magic Johnson right there, didn't he?
Go on Paul George.
For a moment there with that
First trip
yellow.
to the free throw line
I thought that was Magic Johnson for a moment there.
At the line for one.
Looked just like Magic.
San Francisco leading by 8. Here's Kolek. Up top, George. Six to shoot. Over to the left wing. Releases. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And here's a look at what's coming up for San Francisco. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
James, left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Ellis, good.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Will comes back in.
On those transition opportunities.
Ain't changed.
It's just so important.
Ron got to go one-on-one on Marco, looks like.
James with the ball. He's got 14. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Marco running.
Here's Cole.
Nice see a passing angle.
Pass to George.
There we go again.
Check by James. Here's Chamberlain. Oh,
my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the
Oh,
reasons
my
this team
God.
is in charge of
I'm
this
putting
game
that one on.
right now.
I'm putting that one on my channel, y'all.
There's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not
Yeah, I'm putting that one on the channel.
afraid to show. Lakers trail by 11.
That was sick, man.
Melton outside. And he got the whistle line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. San Francisco leading by 10. Here's Kolek. He's scoreless. Pass to Ellis. Here's Kolek all alone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 12. Melton on the wing. His last outing, we saw him score 13. LeBron fires and hits a three.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Here's Ellis. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Kolek. Here's Chamberlain. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Melton passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Hachimura. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
With the floater. George, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. You never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
James outside. Off target with the three. San Francisco leading by 9. To the inside and stolen by Melton. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Lakers.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hachimura. San Francisco has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Kolek. 19 seconds left in the second period. Shoots over Melton. And he jams it home with authority.
Incredible work. Right there on the glass, just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And so it's San Francisco. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action.
But you see the difference, like, every night teams struggle to get shots inside because of the Wilt factor. Even LeBron James, great as he is.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You look at Los Angeles, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for San Francisco.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far.
Yeah, Durango. It's pretty much over now, Durango. This will, I got to say, man, this team defensively is something else defensively.
We've got Paul George, and it's Ellis in at the 2 spot. Melton outside. Here's James. They get it back. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to James. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And for Los Angeles, DeAnthony Melton out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's James in at the 4-man spot. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself.
Keep in mind, too, guys.
Well, I've also
they're within 4 games of breaking the all-time win streak of 33 games.
People thought they were way
set by
too
72
long,
Lakers.
but I just
the team that Wilt Chamberlain was on, with Jerry West and Gail Goodrich and Pat Riley.
I always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 10. Melton outside. James outside. Here's Finney-Smith. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
That's good from George. George hits them both.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Back to Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Doncic hits them both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now here's George. Caldwell Pope finds Barnes. Drops in the 3. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice handoff by Caldwell Pope, making a well-timed pass.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Melton on the wing. That's tipped. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Doncic, a screen on Barnes. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is...
Yeah, I got to come back in with Ball, man. He's overall a good defender out in space, but once they start posting him up, he's a liability. Man, Chamberlain, man. You can see Chamberlain's getting more than tired. He's getting tired easier now. I'll take him out. Because remember, the every game rule is lifted now since he got hurt before, so he can't possibly play every minute because he hasn't played in every game. So come back in with Thompson. Let's see if the Lakers make a run here with Wilt being out.
He's on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. At the line for 1.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Barnes passes to Ball. 5 on the clock. Adams a screen. Here's Thompson. And it's Adams missing. Lakers trail by 12. From deep, Melton. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Caldwell Pope finds Adams. Over James. And it's Adams missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Doncic, count it.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Ball outside. And here is Thompson. Over Finney-Smith. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Thompson's got 7 points.
And he really shoots with incredible efficiency from all over the court. I mean, I just love Thompson and how he likes to keep the mid-range shot alive and well.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Melton outside. Now here's Finney-Smith, defended by Thompson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Barnes. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. He's got 5.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
James outside. And here's Doncic outside. Thompson pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Caldwell Pope. James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. James a screen on ball. Here's Doncic. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Ball outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Vanderbilt with the block. Doncic against ball. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from 11. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Adams, the pass to ball. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Doncic. James finds Doncic. Good! Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Pass to Barnes. From the elbow, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. James passes to Vanderbilt. Now Doncic, pounded by Ball. Ball against Doncic. Rebound San Francisco. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson outside. Ball against Doncic. Here's Barnes. Rebound, the Lakers.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Melton misses. San Francisco leading by 7. Here's Thompson into the lane. Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. Down low. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Ball with it. Now Doncic defending. Adams a screen. James with a steal. And they're on the break. LeBron at full speed. Good.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive?
Man, I tell you, Wilt goes out.
They've clearly been focused
This
on
defense is not the same kind of defense.
The defense has not had answers.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Hachimura's checked in for Finney Smith. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Ball outside. Thompson outside. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hachimura, right side. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Well, any team would see benefit from adding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to their roster. He does a little of everything and just wants to help his team win.
San Francisco shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him. And some changes here for San Francisco. LaRavia is checked in for Barnes. George comes in for Klay Thompson. And Ellis is subbed in for Ball. Watford's checked in for Los Angeles. Lowry comes in for Doncic. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they've really made a
they fought so hard to get back in the game
here in the second half.
And then Wilt Chamberlain want to bench press.
Hachimura, the pass to James. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. James has got 29. Here's Ellis. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Kicks it to George. Five to shoot. And he banks in the layup. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
Pass to LaRavia. Now here's George. Hachimura covering. Here's LaRavia from deep three-point land. Hachimura with a rebound. For the lead. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. A leaner. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A shot by Watford, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Drains the triple. Caldwell-Pope's got 10.
Caldwell-Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Inside, shoots from the block. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
If that's true, if Adams is the strong one, what's that make Wilt? If Adams is the strongest player in the league, then what's that make Wilt?
That free throw no good. San Francisco making a switch here. Hield's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Primo, he's checked in for Melton. So he comes up empty at the line. Lakers trail by 3. James, left side. Hachimura from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. San Francisco has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to George. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Watford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to James. Nails the 16-footer. James has got 33 points.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Ellis passes to George. Over to the wing. Here's Laravia. Check by James. Here's Ellis. Kicks it to George. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hield. The 3-ball. And George gets it to go on the assist by Hield. George has got 7 now in this quarter. Now Lowry fires away from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the third quarter. What
Good comeback by LA.
San Francisco.
I knew when I took Wilt out, they were going to make a run.
And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
When Wilt out, that defense changes, man. It ain't so much the offense that suffers, it's the defense. Because remember, this defense is built around these 3-and-D players, ushering them to Chamberlain.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Warriors shooting at 49% so far in the game. We've got Steven Adams, George out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position.
First personal foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Wilt Chamberlain.
The Lakers trail.
Lonzo Ball.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Doncic. The fader, it's deflected, and they get it back. And finished off by Hayes.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Ball passes to Chamberlain. And Hayes comes to help. Here's Laravia. Pass to Chamberlain. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Laravia coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Lowry, the pass. He blocks it again.
And that block now, tying him for the 3rd most blocks in an NBA season.
What a year he's had. One of the best defensive seasons that anybody has ever posted.
And with 393 blocks, he sits alongside Elmore Smith's incredible 1974 season with the Lakers.
That free throw, no good.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
And the second free throw is good.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And it's Doncic missing. San Francisco with the ball. Here's Ellis. Pass to Chamberlain. Up and over Doncic. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 30.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
San Francisco leading by 4. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Hayes. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Hield. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And again, the Lakers, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Hayes. Doncic passes to Lowry. And again, the Lakers, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Chamberlain passes to Ball.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Ball. Paul George, he's checked in for San Francisco. Melton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Ball nails both of them. Melton with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Knocked away. In transition, here they come. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. They still need this. Luka against resistance.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
San Francisco leading by 6. Pass to Ellis. George for 3. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tries it from the top of the key. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Doncic passes to Hayes. And here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going. Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And Hayes comes to help. Ball passes to George. Here's Ellis. Pass to LaRavia. The fadeaway. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Melton outside. Doncic passes to Watford. Back to Doncic. From deep, Melton. Rebound San Francisco. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ellis. Pass to George. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Melton. Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Ball. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the right side. To the middle. Pass to Ellis. Here's LaRavia. Wide open. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now an 11-point San Francisco lead. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Hachimura with a screen on Ball. From deep, here's Doncic. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shots blocked.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic outside to halt the run. And again for three.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. Pass to Ellis. Six on the shot clock. Fades back. Chamberlain, no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And there's the lob, and finished off by Hayes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it.
So it's Los Angeles now, down by 12. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Melton finds Hayes. Watford outside. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Ball. Hachimura from long range.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Doncic. Watford outside. Fires the three. Nails it from 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Chamberlain. He's defended by Hayes. Fader on the way. Yep, that one's good. Chamberlain's got 40 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Watford. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Hachimura. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Melton on the double. Chamberlain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game. Outside. Melton outside. Beyond the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in.
That's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Thompson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Melton on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's Vanderbilt. Can't cash it in from close range. San Francisco leading by 15. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Vanderbilt. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Chamberlain's got 44.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And the Lakers with possession here, trailing by 17. And he gets it to go.
LeBron James.
James has got 35. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Stolen by Melton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On up the court. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Assist from DeAnthony Melton.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Vanderbilt. Chamberlain gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 15. And so San Francisco takes the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce.
Man, LeBron looks bad, man.
Signing off. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Good game, man. This was a good game to illustrate how this defense really works. Like, for those of you who are watching the whole thing, you could see the peaks and valleys where we dominated and yet weren't dominant. When Wilt go out, the defense still good, but we don't have that same ability to keep them out of the lane. When Wilt comes back in, it's almost like the Great Wall of China. Like, there's just, you got no choice but to settle for outside shots. Because the chances if you get in here by Chamberlain, once you get past those good 3-and-D guys, Chamberlain's right there. You're already trying to battle to get those guys off you. By the time you get to the basket, you got to deal with Chamberlain. But man, what a good performance by both sides. They both played pretty good, but the Lakers did all they could. Man, it was just they even got out and ran a little bit. They had 23 fast break points. That's quite a bit. That's a lot, man. Second chance points went all to Team Chamberlain, of course. Bench points were fairly even. The assists were all about Team Chamberlain. Blocks went all to Team Chamberlain. 18-point lead was the max. Lakers came back from that, though, in the third quarter. Chamberlain with 46 tonight. 32 boards, 6 assists, 5 rebounds on 31 shots. I think the couple times that Chamberlain matched up with LeBron was hilarious. I mean, it just makes me laugh when people say, "Oh, LeBron can guard 1 through." I respect the heck out of LeBron James, but people always, "Oh, he can guard 1 through 5." Well, yeah, maybe in this era. Like, he ain't never had to guard a true. I'm not talking about a true dominant low post back to the basket. I'm talking, that's what they do. Like hard-nosed basketball at the 2 feet from the basket. Can you stop somebody from scoring? Like a legend? No, he can't. There's no chance. I hate people, he can guard all 5 positions. You have to out there shooting threes. He's never had to guard a Patrick Ewing or a David Robinson or a Olajuwon or, as we see here, a Wilt Chamberlain. He has no shot down there, and rightfully so. Good game of LeBron. Let's go ahead and show some statistics. He had a great game. Under normal circumstances, he probably would have won this game. Look at these stats: 35 for LeBron, 31 for Luka, and they shot a great percentage between them. Under normal circumstances, this should have been a win for the Lakers, man. But these aren't normal circumstances. Let's take a look at Doncic first. Good steal by Doncic. Stretching the floor out. Man, good power layup. Dang, he took that from like 30 feet. Another deep three from Giannis. Jeez. I love those flat shot angles. Make sure the three-pointer really gives you a sense of the depth of how long they're really shooting it from. Man, that's that 40-year-old dunk right there. Young LeBron would have took off from the dots and cocked it back. Still a great athlete, though, even at his age, which is pretty impressive. Now, I would argue he's a better basketball player now than he was when he was with the Heat. Fundamentally, he's a far better jump shooter. It's not even close. I go so far to say if this LeBron James was playing, then they probably would have beat Dallas with this version of LeBron back in 2011. But now over here let's show Paul George. I think we're going to go Kobe Bryant next, guys. We're going to get back into the Kobe game. I hope you guys caught the Kobe game last night against Sacramento. Kobe with another game-winning shot from Kobe last night, guys. I hope you guys saw it. If you didn't, go check the 2006 Kobe Bryant playlist. Kobe with I'm talking about a true buzzer beater at the buzzer, triple zeros. And they were down by a point. So if he missed it, they lost. It was amazing. and it was on a comeback. They came back from like 16 points down against Sacramento in the fourth quarter. It was remarkable. If you missed that game, guys, go check that out in my playlist. It's the freshest one in there against the Sacramento Kings on the road. And now Chamberlain. Chamberlain's just a mythic figure. I like how he gets his rebounds. Like he just sticks his one hand out there and just because that's the way he used to do it too. He used to just go out there and just get the one hand and just. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Just went by, put finger rolled off the glass. Dang, look at that. 46 points, 32 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 blocks. As they extend their winning streak to a sublime 30 games in a row. It's insane. 30 games, bro. Man. And again, for those who came late in the pregame show, I was making this point. I hope you guys catch this. I was bringing up the point that if you guys didn't know, this is where 2K does good stat tracking. They keep stat tracks for all of your shots throughout the year for every individual player in the team. Now, if you look closely in the paint, Team Chamberlain's averaging 72% in all paint shots. Now, the defense. Now, I'm going to switch it over to the defense. Now, this is what they give up. 56% of the shots go in. Now, compare that to the rest of the league. Other teams, 59% for San Antonio. Okay, Wembanyama. You would expect that. Wembanyama. But they don't have, look at their offense, though. They don't score as much. See the difference? 59% of their shots go in. So they give up 59, and they make 59. Whereas Team Chamberlain, that's what Wembanyama. Team Chamberlain stops people at 56% at the basket and gets 72% at the basket and takes far many more shots. Now contrast that. Now that's with Wembanyama. I see a team without a great center. A team without like the Boston Celtics wouldn't have. Look at the Boston Celtics. They're giving up. They score 58 and give up 59% at the basket. That's almost 60% they give up. Look at that. Even the great defense of the OKC, they give up 61% at the basket. 61% with Chet Holmgren. Even as good as their defense is, they're giving up 61%. 60%. You see it consistently across the league. It's around 60+% or more. The really, really good ones probably hold it about under 60%. Team Chamberlain's giving it to you Look at that. Look at that. They give up, what's that, 62% from Miami. That's what by Ian Bedeja. You would think they'd be a little bit better than that. Raptors with 58, but look how many shots they give up, though. They've been tested a lot. 2,000 shots have come their way. So that's all relative. They've been tested so much. And they make 61%. But then you get to Chamberlain. We've only been tested 1,400 times. And of that 1,400, only 800 shots have gone in at the basket through 50-plus games in the season. Meanwhile, we're shooting 1,600 shots around the basket and have made over 1,200. That is insane. The differential in that is just, again, the modern era. Now, taking consideration what we're giving up from the three-point line. Look at how many shots we get from the three-point line defensively. Everybody tests us outside all game long, every game. You very rarely, the majority of the shots are coming from the three-point line because nobody wants to go inside. Nobody wants, and when they do, it just gets sent right back to your face or you get fouled. Meanwhile, look at us. We're just high percentage shots throughout the entire season because every time we shoot deep, it's usually wide open. Or you're dumping it inside the Chamberlain on a mismatch. That's why the tremendously green portions are the threes and the paint. The mid-range, not so much. Because we don't really go one-on-one. We don't have a lot of ISO ball players, so we're not going to have a lot of good mid-range shots. But all the high percentage shots are the three-point range and right at the basket. Oh, boy. I just want to go ahead and highlight that, guys, for you so you see what's going on here in the season. I think it's interesting because in the Jordan series we saw, Team Jordan, Michael averaged around 70% by himself around the basket on his basket shots. You're seeing the same thing with Kobe a little bit right now, but the season's still young. We'll see if it continues. Bird and Magic Johnson was pretty high, but not nearly. He didn't have as much sample size. He didn't shoot as much. Bird didn't really go in the paint like that from drives. Most of all his shots were around the paint, on post-ups and up and under moves and things like that. But it's just interesting to see. But that being said, guys, let's see who the next game's coming up on here. Golden State Warriors. It will be, Golden State. And keep in mind, I think Chamberlain put up. This is the team that Chamberlain, going back, I think this is the game where Chamberlain put up the 100 points against them. Yeah, he scored 103 against the Warriors because they kept playing small ball. With they had Draymond Green on him, and he had no shot all game long. Draymond Green was just getting destroyed with Draymond Green and Jackson Davis. I think at one point they even had Pozinski on him, and two, they also the Golden State Warriors went to a zone, and it didn't work. They started playing like an intense. They just started bringing like a 2-3 zone and just really packed the paint in. Go back and watch that film. It's great for breakdown. For people people are always asking, well, why don't teams play zone on NBA 2K? Because most teams only play zone when you have a significant inside advantage. Most teams in the NBA today don't go inside like that to make it worth playing zone because you'll give up too many threes. Well, if you go watch that film, you'll see the Golden State Warriors, they start packing it in. Like, it was ridiculous. By the way, he had 15 blocks, too. It was ridiculous. It's the best performance he had this season by far. He was just ridiculous. 48 minutes, 103 points, 44 boards, 15 blocks. It was sick. But I digress. Will we see a repeat of that performance? I doubt it because I'm starting to notice that Wilt's getting a little tired as the season's going along here. So I don't think we'll see a repeat of that performance. I think what we'll see is just probably a good hard-fought game. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to end this stream right here, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll probably be coming back at you guys with Kobe Bryant next for 2006. We'll get back into Kobe. So I will see you for that, guys, coming up here in a short while. Peace out. Take care.